HHGTV. We back with yet another exclusive, another high level artist, much more high level shit, man. Sitting across from me, my man Bloo.
Peace, man.
Peace, brother. How are you?
I'm doing amazing, bro.
Yo, man.
I appreciate you having me.
Loving the whole energy coming from all over here, man.
Of course, man.
Shit is amazing.
My aura's thick right now. Pause. You know what I mean?
I feel you, man. So let's get into a intro, man. Let's tell everybody about where you from and your startup.
Well, I go by the name BLoo Azul. Artist, father, fan. Grew up, born and raised in the Bronx. Mediocre living. But my parents made sure that shit felt upper class, you know what I mean? Which was cool. So I couldn't tell the difference, you know? Till I got older, but been to Castle Hill, Gun Hill Road. I was raised around Hunts Point Avenue, around there. But Pelham Parkway is where like I live at, and that's kind of like where the rap shit started. Because I grew up with a lot of dudes that rhymed on the block, freestyle on the corner type shit, so it was inspiring, you know what I mean?
Right.
And being out there, seeing that, it was just different. So, my pops was a writer.
Wow.
My mom's, she has a wild spirit, so I guess like that combo is me, you feel me? Like, so that's what makes BLoo Azul. Wow. Word.
Take us to that time, man, coming up, doing those battles on the corner, those ciphers on the corner. How was that for you, man? Was it nerve-wracking at first?
It wasn't, because it wasn't what I was aiming for. I was just intrigued by shit, you know what I mean? Like, dudes was nice. There was a couple dudes on my block that they would beatbox, but it was like on some DJ Premier beatboxing. Like, it was fucking weird, bro. Like, it wasn't your normal Rozelle shit. It was like, dude was making symphonies and all this, and it brought out more rhymes on people. And, you know, a lot of times freestyling start with you clowning on somebody, you know what I mean? So that was the beauty about it. So when I say freestyle, I actually mean like a freestyle, you know, like just off the head. And there was a lot of purists, man, a lot of young purists, you know, up-and-coming purists that now to this day, they're like super hip-hop, like legends for that. You know, they just know everything, and that taught me. And honestly, I think my cousin, too, was a big part of it, because my cousin, he was a big graffiti artist. His shit was Narc. And, you know, I was mad young, so I would go around with him and shit, and he would just graffiti up around, like, Parkchester and all these other places. There's, like, this big-ass train station on Parkchester, like, you could hop over. I think it's, like, an old Con Edison shit or something, but, yeah, we go there.
Familiar with that.
And my cousin, he was super hip-hop head, you know? Like, he was hard on, like, Wu-Tang, Killer Army, Onyx, you know, the AZ, the Nas, fucking Daz Effects. Like, he was all over the place with shit. And, you know, being around him, of course, you know, I catch, like, that influence, you feel me? Like, so I guess, yeah, it was a great time when we grew up, because there was a lot of essence to it, you know? And I feel like that era then is kind of like what's happening now with this whole invisible renaissance, you know what I mean? You got people real sociable and close with each other. They fuck with each other, but the styles is different. You see them in these different events, you know what I'm saying? Like, and they doing their own kind of big shit, you feel me? So, yeah, I feel like we touching on that same kind of thing, you feel me?
It's dope that you say that, because I know from the artists that I've come in contact with, the energy is always pure. It's never competitive. It's never like, yo, I could rhyme better than you, or I'm doing this, I'm doing that. It's literally like, yo, like you just said, like, yo, the styles is different. Everyone is kind of doing this shit, but it's love. It's like an unspoken, like, camaraderie.
Exactly, I was gonna say. But I feel like the competitive is probably like subconsciously. Because if I'm speaking for me personally, like, you know what I'm saying, if I'm gonna be on the track with people, I'm trying to fucking destroy you.
Absolutely.
Like, that's my man. But on this verse, I'm trying to topple over the fuck over you. You know what I mean? Like, it's kill to be killed type shit. So
absolutely.
Yeah. So like, it's always gonna be that, and it has to. You know what I mean? Because this is hip hop, bro. You know what I mean? It has to be some kind of strong competitive, like, just for yourself, even. You know? So yeah.
Dope shit, bro. Yeah. I want to get into well, first, before we even, there's a lot of things I want to untap, man, but I want to talk about your visuals. Your videos be fire.
Appreciate that, bro.
And it's like, it's different. But the shit is, for me, it's like, when I watch most of your videos, it's like a fucking, how do I word this properly? It's like a visual book. Gotcha. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, you giving, like, each verse, it's like different chapters to like what you giving us, like visually.
Yeah,
that's how I take it in.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying?
I appreciate that.
So like, yo, what was like, what's the inspiration behind your visuals, and do you direct them yourself, or?
That's why I appreciate you even saying that, because these past videos that we've been doing, honestly, to keep it real, I think the only video that we didn't do is the one with Bub Styles. Like, that's speaking to me personally. Every other one we did, you know what I'm saying, shot, edited, and just learned trial and error, you know. But it's blessed. Like, the first one that we really worked hard on was Tree Mason's joint. It was the Carhartt Champions.
Yeah.
That video's so fire when I go back to it now, because like, yo, we really took mad time on that shit. Like, you know, the chops and it was almost like making a beat, bro. Like, in a weird way, you know what I'm saying? You just going crazy, but Ain't No stuck out a lot, you know. Like, even fucking Pete Rock reposted that shit. I was like, God damn, like dudes, we just made that shit in the crib randomly, and it's getting traction. So like, you know, we on the right track of shit. You know what I mean?
Oh shit,
yeah. So
let me take the time to shout out Tree's in this.
Big shout out Tree Mason, man. The whole church, man.
The whole fucking church.
Whole church, man.
So when you seen that P Rocky kind of reposted that, man, like was that a moment that you kind of felt like, damn, like
yeah, yo, I don't want to sound like some like ego driven or whatever, but like, you know, I'm not taking it like, oh man, you know, Pete Rock, I love Pete Rock, bro. That's one of the first instrumentals I used to rhyme to. Pete instrumentals back in the day. We was heavy. Me and Rand was heavy on that shit back in the day. But you know, I just look at it and like I nod, like, all right. Let me just keep going, you know what I mean? Just keep doing what I got to do. You know, I'm not gonna like soak it in extra. Bro, I got a lot of work to do. You
Absolutely,
know what I mean? There's more to do. Or
do you? Because we know, like, yo, you and Rand together. It's like Jordan Pippen.
No doubt.
Fucking, I was just me and Tree was just talking about that shit over there. Just the camaraderie you two have. Yeah. Just you could. Sonically, bro, like that shit is just amazing. Like how you can just hear the shit. The shit like bleeds through the headphones, bleeds through the speaker. Literally, is like pouring out. Like, yo, bro, the chemistry is fucking incredible. Is there any other producer that you feel that same chemistry with?
I haven't really ventured out with other producers like that. I mean, of course, obviously, I've been doing shit with other people, but. I haven't been doing the same kind of connection that I have normally with Rand. But I guess with Rand, it's not even just, it's like it's a friendship. So this shit just comes, the music is probably, that's just a plus. You know what I mean?
Right.
So I'm still in the game right now doing that shit. So like, I have producers that I fuck with heavily, you know what I mean? Like Retro, Wavy, Standouts, all these dudes, you know what I mean? These are heavy dudes, bro. You know what I'm saying? One of the best out doing it right now. So yeah, you know, I'm tapping in, whatever, but they know how we do, because you see on the lives in church, like everything's personal, you know what I mean? Right. Like if you come to the crib, it's because we wanted to feel your vibe out and see your energy, you know what I mean? And if the energy ain't right, then it's not going to connect, you feel me? Like it's best to do it in a personal way. So yeah, I'm soon going to be doing that way with other producers. I already can see like people I mentioned. I mean, Retro, we had a little close, whatever, because, you know, we did the whole Bub shit. But
you and Tree killed that shit.
Yeah,
by the way,
appreciate that, bro. Yeah, that whole track is crazy.
That whole track is crazy.
Word. Shout out
Def and Bub.
Word,
absolutely.
Man. Facts.
So now, I wanted to get into also energy. Like I said, man, in the beginning of the interview, your whole energy right now is very infectious.
Thank you.
I can feel it. Pause. And I want to talk about, because I know Rand said the same shit when he was here. So energy, man, and creating, what does that mean to you? Because I know, like, when you going into these spaces, when you're making albums like this, I know the energy and the creativity got to be there. So how do you approach?
I mean, in the crib, we start off with Palo Santo. You feel me? Like, put that shit all in the crib, and the energy just speaks for itself. We need that positivity, man. We don't need no negative shit going on, because that just deteriorates the music that you're creating. You know, so like, a lot of times you're just vibing out before the music is even created, you know? Right. But because of that vibing out, the music that you did create sounds fucking amazing. You know what I mean? Like, so, yeah, man, I just keep the fucking crib blessed, you know what I mean? And that helps create the great music that we do. You know what I mean?
That shit is fire, Blue.
Word.
We have to talk about Bloo Moon, which is literally fresh off the fucking press, just dropped. Let's go into that, man. Tell us the creative process behind it, man.
I mean, the whole purpose, I guess, of this EP is growth. You know what I mean? Growth from a stubborn-headed dude, you know what I mean? Like, like even as you go to like the last song, a lot to learn. You know what I mean? It's just still, regardless that I figured a lot out. As I grow older, I still realize I don't got everything figured out. You know, so I'm still got some learning to do. But now the whole project speaks growth and being different, man. You know what I mean? Like just being outside the box of a realm that people expect other different shit. You know what I mean? Because like, bro, you know, I could rap gangster shit all day. I don't, you know, it doesn't matter to me. You know what I mean? I lived what I lived. I did what I did in my life. But I don't need to continue the drug and gun rapping on anything. You know what I mean? I like to speak some truth, but like in a way where it's still vibing and popping. You know what I mean? So I guess that's what separates me from a lot of people. Like, you know what I mean? I try to keep into the modern times, but still in my own way where it's still pure and it's still about that real culture shit. You feel me?
Dope shit.
Yeah.
You have a favorite track on here?
Shit.
I gotta put you on the spot.
I think Knockout Net, like I told you. I mean, I'm sure they'll be hearing it by now. Yeah, because if you hear it, it doesn't even sound rapish all the way, you know? Nah. Kind of gives you like a score. You feel what I'm saying? Like, and again, with Rand's beats, you know what I mean? He allows me to be wild, extra, and creative and all over the place on shit. So I feel like that beat helped a lot. And that was just something that we were just fucking around. It was like, actually, this actually sounds really dope.
Right.
So we actually continued with it. And yeah, I would say that one, man.
So I know I told you off camera that, yo, I listened to it for like 5:30 this morning. So I'm at probably like my fourth listen now. I still need to decode, still need to cut it, still need to get it to where it's, you know, getting to me. But the first track, Lavlo, right?
Lavlo, yeah.
Sounds like a personal fucking diary, bro.
Yeah. Yeah, it was. You would think that would be my favorite one, though, right? Yeah.
Personally, I did think it would be.
I only say
not
because I was just going through some dumb shit at the time, but like, and I was just pissed. So you can just hear it like in the pronunciation of the words, even like, you know what I mean? Like I was just mad, but yeah, no, that song is beautiful, bro. It came out. Man. I showed it to my pops, bro, and he was just like, "God damn."
Yeah, man.
Like you definitely came from me, like, you know.
The pen was bleeding, bro.
Yeah, appreciate you, bro.
Dope shit.
Appreciate you.
Any visuals? Cause I know we just talked about that. So where we see any visuals, man?
Well, right now we in the works of doing Found Time.
Okay.
Yeah, that might be the next visual you see coming up for what I just added now.
Okay. Yeah. Who's shooting that?
Yeah, we shooting that. That's it. I just bought a new drone too, so it's over, bro. Yeah.
Oh yeah,
about to fuck the whole game up. What ain't they doing, bro? Like, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Word. Y'all cooking up over there, brother.
Facts, we are.
It's a lot of from a collective. I know from those who seen the Rand interview, y'all know, but the church, man, that shit is just everything. Everybody over there, incredible.
Thank you, bro.
Will we see another collective project in the future?
For me personally, or just in general?
Just in general.
In general, yeah, I would say just keep a lookout because like foot is on the gas right now, and it's like 0 to 100 right now. So yeah, just keep on the lookout. I don't want to say too much,
right? You
know, we like to do things in like in a surprise fashion, you know. But trust me, it's gonna make an impact when it does. No doubt about it.
Earlier, man, I know you said that you a father. Mm-hmm. Fatherhood and balancing out a rap career, how is that for you, man?
You know what? I feel like there's a timing for everything because I've been rapping for a long ass time, you know, but we didn't start taking this shit serious till like 3 years ago or something like that. You know what I mean?
Wow.
Like we really took it serious, like actually put a full front on it, and I feel like I didn't do nothing before is because I had to take care of fatherhood. See, my son, he's a little older now, so like. You know, I could manage what I'm doing more, and plus I'm not with the kid's mom, so I have my own stuff going on. It's like, you know, it's a whole different set for me now, a little more freedom to do what I do, and I feel like it was just all in God's plan. You feel me? Like, like this is what He wanted. Like these times right now, what you're doing is when you're supposed to be creating and blowing up and making an impact on shit. You know what I mean? I feel like it wouldn't have worked out the same back then as it was now. You know what I mean?
Right. What would you say your message is in your music, Bloo? Because a lot of from what I get, I hear struggle, I get motivational bars, and then there's a plethora of like different other shit that you got going on.
Of course, yeah. I guess in a lump sum is just to stay aware. You know what I mean? Like everything isn't what you think it is, and you know, a lot of things are facade. And I try to shine a little light on it without getting too crazy, you know what I mean? Because you get too crazy on the woke political, I didn't want to say political, but just people tune out. So I try to do it in a clever way where you actually do want to tune in, like, oh, he said this, but that's actually kind of hard, you know what I mean?
Right.
So, yeah, I mean, just to be self-aware.
The little slip-ins in there, like, you'll get something.
Yeah, absolutely, yeah. And I'm always about wordplay, you know. I want you to go back 3 weeks later, like, oh, I didn't even realize he said that. You know what I mean? Like, I need that, bro. Word.
Dope shit.
So yeah, being self-aware, man. You know what I mean?
I want to, and I this is something that I was even going to, like, I was even about to ask you shit off camera, but fucking Latino hip hop, what does that mean, man? Because I mean, history, we know, everyone knows the puns, you know, the Fat Joes, you know, the list goes on. What does that mean for you, though, man?
I mean, I do feel like it's personal because the era that I grew up being young and seeing the puns and, you know, and Fat Joe, freaking Triple Six was my next door neighbor. Like, it's super random, you know what I mean? So, like, I've been around the TS shit and all that. So that's why I say it's personal, because I've been around it. I've seen it, you know what I mean? Like, seen pun in person, you know what I mean? Like, it's, so that was part of a cause for me for wanting to do what I do rhyming wise. And, like, have that behind my back, you know what I mean? Because I want to be part of the people, too, you know what I mean? So, like, it's more than just music for me. And that's how I felt they were doing it at the time, you know what I mean? It was more than just the music. They did it for the people, you know what I mean? Like, dudes was local, bro. You seen Pun in the barbershops and all that, you know what I mean? There's no problem. My pops' boy lived across the street from Pun. Pun had, like, this giant-ass fucking fish tank in the middle of his window. You would see it right when you walk by. But, like, you know, he would see Pun all the time. It was like, real personal, you feel me? So, like, that left this stain on me. Like, so now me being older and do what I do, so I feel like, you know, I make an impact on, like, the Latino, and by doing it my own way, though, you know, and not having to do it to the standard Latino way, you know? Right. My own little fucking sazon to it, you feel me? Word.
Bloo, man. So Spanish Ran mix produced the whole thing, right? Yep. I want to know, man, before we wrap up. Yeah. The relationship with you and Ran, we know y'all two are like I said earlier, right? Yeah. Mike Jordan, Scott Pipp. Will we see much more projects from you and Ran down the line? Where it's just collectively y'all going?
No, you're always going to see me and Ran. I mean, you got no choice. Like it or not, you're going to see this is what is it going to be. And it's going to be a forever thing. You know what I mean? Like, we're always... Bro, we've been friends too long. No scuff, like breakouts, nothing. Like, we were joined and meant to be together, and not only to be brothers, but to do this music shit. You know what I mean? And to show the world what we got. So yeah, this is gonna continue, bro.
I ask you that because those relationships to me as a fan are like personal to me, which is in a weird fucking way. But it's like, as a fan, I love to see relationships like you and Ran, or fucking Guru Primo when Guru was around, and the list goes on. I just feel like the music is just it means much more. It feels differently, like when those relationships are there. Like I said, you can like feel it through the music. Yeah. So I definitely hope that you two continue.
No, we absolutely will.
You know what I mean? Yeah. Tattoo yourselves in this shit, because you two are such a blueprint and such a staple. So what the fuck is going on, man?
Thank you. It's only going to grow and get better. So.
Absolutely, man.
No question.
So, y'all know what we do here at the end, man. You give us a gem, Bloo.
No doubt. I mean, I guess I would say, you know, just to realize that success is like a journey, you know, like not a destination, you know, because you realize, like, I guess the outcome is less important than the doing. The doing is actually what you realize is really more important. So yeah, man, just, you know, treat success like a journey. Just remember that, you know what I mean, and keep it fun. Keep it fun,
bro.
Yeah, man.
Bloo, I appreciate you, man.
No doubt, bro. I really appreciate you, bro. Nah, seriously, I appreciate you having me here, man. Love, man.
Let me take off this motherfucking mic. Go fucking listen to Bloo Moon. I swear to God, bro. It is like I said, nigga, I'm still decoding it the way I need to decode that shit. The fucking album is amazing thus far. Please, please, please support this brother. And as a Queens nigga, like I said before, the Bronx niggas is killing this shit. Uptown is killing this shit.
Oh man,
Bloo, man.
Oh man,
appreciate you, man. The church.
Yeah,
it's
the
hit.
church, man. BLoo Azul.
Yes, sir. Man, love, brother.
Love, my G. Thank you, brother. Come on, man. That was smooth, bro. That was smooth.
Thank you, man. Yeah, man.
Sheesh.